Two in-between girls are calling.
17-year-old Daska was rash with the decision making. She was reactive. She was mouthy.
Hey.
Hey boo. Why is it so
Hey.
awkward when we do these fucking intros? Like we're
Hey.
still getting used to it.
Hi.
Alright, I heard ya.
How are you? How are you?
You know, I mean, not like we haven't been speaking for the past like hour. And hi to everyone that subscribed. We saw number 4 on our subscriber list.
Oh my
Guys, honestly, we're
God.
actually so gassed. Like,
We're so grateful. Like obviously we're
yeah.
coming into this with no expectations, but we're so grateful. Like, thank you so much. Like, we see you. Like, thank you so much. Like, oh my gosh.
Honestly, oh my god.
What have you been up to this week anyway? What have you doing? Oh,
Watching Love Island, editing, doing
yeah.
my dad's riff-raff. And I've been doing a lot of admin for my father, the elders, it's been a tough one, as you know. But yeah, I think I'm really upset about aging. Like the fact that we have to go through stuff like that. Like my dad basically fighting his management because of his like ability to work. Do you know what I mean? And they're literally like trying to like ask him to leave. No mates, do you know what I mean? But he's an ex-stroke patient. He's had his riff-raff and with his health, etc. And if they're not going to be understanding, oh my gosh! Like, but anyways, I think that's terrible. Like that when we get older, like obviously technology is going to improve, and things are going to be
I
more
feel like we're quite
accessible
good at the
online,
phones though, at
etc.
least. Yeah, like because I feel like we're already tech
The
savvy, so
mobiles.
it wouldn't be as hard as for them. But I feel like for now, you having to do obviously you're doing all the admin, mate, and it's not just you. Like one
Yeah,
of my
but
other
that's
friends
what
too.
they thought.
Yeah. I hear that,
But
but I
that's
feel
what
like,
they thought.
but the thing is, but they grew up with no technology whatsoever. That's the thing, though. So I feel like, of course, when we're older, I feel like we also won't obviously probably be as well versed with like whatever technology will be there. But because we kind of have the foundational understandings of how technology works, I don't think we'll be as bad as them, because like they really like, oh my god, my mum did not know about any of the shortcuts on a laptop. Like when I was 10, she was like, oh my god, no, this is groundbreaking. And she was like, wow.
like which ones? Like which ones?
Bro, like Control C. I was like, yeah, Control A. I was like, Control C, Control V is paste, and then Control A for. She's like, oh my god, Control A for all. That makes so much sense. Like, like select all.
Bruh.
And she was like, oh, she was actually in awe, like literally.
Do you know what I'm really excited for coming up this month?
What?
Go and ask me.
What are you excited
Go and ask
for?
us.
Go on. What are you excited
Only
for?
take that. Only take that, mate.
Oh my god, yes. We're going to see my king, Gary Barlow. Take that, the circus
We
life.
don't rule the... What? What are you going to do? Take his life?
What? Are you alright? Where'd you get that from?
What did you just say? Oh, take that live.
Yeah, I was saying take that live at the circus. The circus live. That's what the concert's called, mate. That's what the tour's called. But yeah, we're gonna see our kings. I'll take that kings. Period. In about 2 weeks. Just there.
Less than. And then we're gonna see the script.
Yeah.
Why am
the script
I
is
more
opening
gassed
for
for the
them.
script at this point? Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
Sitting in the Hall of Fame.
And the world's gonna know your name. No, I'm excited for guys. You know, Gary Barlow's my king. Like,
yeah, I mean, I can't lie. I don't really know anyone else in there.
Well, I mean, we're just there. We're there for the vibes, and obviously, we're just there to, I guess, enjoy ourselves. Period.
Yes, I'm very excited. I haven't been this excited for a concert in a very long time. I bought Summer Walker tickets. I'm not even that excited for Summer Walker. I'm excited.
When you seen Summer?
End of August.
Okay.
Which is funny.
I feel like my whole time down when I'm coming down, because obviously I'm coming down that 2 weeks. I'm really excited. Obviously, seeing Take That, and I'm seeing my BTS babies. So I'm really excited.
Like, what, at Wembley?
No, at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Okay, yeah. But carry on.
They did Wembley before, like, because I saw BTS in 2019. Like when I was 19, that was the last time they did a concert here, and then that was at Wembley though. But I can't lie, everyone is kind of hating on Wembley. No, everyone's kind of hating on Tottenham Stadium, but I actually prefer Tottenham to Wembley. So I'm like, that's an unpopular opinion, because I've seen
really,
because I saw Beyonce last year at Tottenham, And I can't lie, I feel like because Tottenham's like more steep, it feels like more intimate, even though it's a stadium. So even if there's like a lot of us, it doesn't feel like too far. Whereas I feel like Wembley's like more wide, so it's like they look so far away. But then Beatles are doing like 360 stadiums, so they'll be like in the middle. But anyway, I actually prefer, and I don't know, I feel like is it because Tottenham's like a newer stadium as well? I don't know. It's just like a nice stadium to me. But I feel like everyone's whole thing is, I get the area it's in, but I feel like when you look at the stadium by itself, it's actually a very nice stadium.
I think I'd like work like 2 agency shifts there.
Oh wow.
Right.
Interesting law, background law from you there.
Is that law? I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know.
But,
I never knew like you worked at a stadium.
Bro, on those stadium shifts, they were fucking kissing on my life.
Who's fucking kissing?
Just
the
they were
workers.
doing Love Island. Promise you,
The
they were
workers.
doing Love Island. It was
No
like I was
freaking
on
way.
NCS.
Oh my
on
God.
my life. Those stadium agency things, boys, no men.
Boys
women,
moving
like,
to girls.
women.
Okay, so I mean, so everyone, so
Because
it's
they're
just
all
Love Island at the
working.
stadium, right?
Literally, like everyone's
Hear
working and everyone's just like kissing, and they'd go on like dates after work and stuff. Or I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is tea. But obviously, I wouldn't see them again, like not all of them, anyways.
Yeah.
So sometimes people would come in and be like, oh, like this happened and that happened, and then people would know. Like if you did it like long enough, then you would like meet a couple people on the same shifts. But
oh wow.
Anyways, what the fuck? So we're talking about Take That. Back to Take
yes,
That.
we're seeing Take That.
Yeah.
Literally in 2 weeks.
Well, I guess why are we going?
Oh. Why are
Any
we going
volunteers
to Take
in the
That?
room? Any volunteers in the room?
Guys, we're going to Take That because
Is that his birthday?
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Yeah. It's my birthday. Turn me up. It's my birthday. Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Yeah. Turn me up.
Yeah, so it's my birthday, and Take That are performing on the exact day of my birthday, so the 25th at London Stadium. So we were like, mate, it's God sent. This is divine timing. That we must go.
I love a birthday. I like the whole process around a birthday, especially when it's someone else's. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm like very.
I feel like this year too, though. I feel like I've kind of had like a good time planning my birthday, like compared to previous years. Like I've just kind of been like,
you're very early.
Because I was just like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Take That, and then we're just gonna over the weekend we're gonna obviously hit the tan.
Shake your booty. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're gonna hit the tan.
All the tarties. Hey! They don't move.
What is wrong with us today, please? But yeah, very excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to have some food as well after. Like I feel like it's been a while since I've like had like a group. I meet the girlies and stuff. I meet you and stuff.
Yeah,
burly. But you know, I still like
not the burly.
Burly. But I just love like having a night out, having a day, having a meal out.
Yeah, everyone looking hot, everyone looking good vibes. Everyone just here to like enjoy, and just, I feel like it's something about even celebrating me. I feel like I just love being with my friends, like literally, and like I love.
Of course, it's about celebrating you.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, I just like when we all like come together, like that's just girlhood to me. Like we all just come together, we just catch up, like the sisterhood, and like we all just have fun. And I feel like to be fair, yeah, because you know my friends, and also I know your friends. I feel like when we do our birthdays, it's like it's not awkward. Like we always actually have good vibes because like you're cool with my friends and vice versa. So it's like because we were like all very know each other and comfortable with each other, it's like always very like fun and just like everyone just here for a good time. Like we just love it. Like
how many years have we been friends now?
Wait, since like 20. What did I meet you? 2018 or 2019? No, I met you in 2019. I didn't meet you in 2018.
What, in first year or second
so
year?
Because remember I did foundation year, so I did 4 years at uni.
But when did you come uni?
I came in 2018, but I know for a fact I didn't meet you in 2018 because the only friend I made in 2018 was
and then the second year is when so we met you through
exactly 2019. So I think
with Bumperclaw. Was that the first time we met you?
No, we met at that party. We met at that party with that guy, the Nigerian. Yeah, that guy. And then remember we were like kissing in the corner, and then I was talking to you as well. Then I went back to you and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to kind of go to the bathroom with him again because I feel like he just wants to do more and I'm just not ready to do more. Like I'm not willing to do more.
Which one? Wait, when was that? Or was it like in Quayside? No,
this was like I don't know if place at that time. I think I was throwing the party. I don't
As
know.
in, this is the one with
It was like near
Bumper.
where I lived. It was like near, because remember I used to live. Do you know Ashdown Way? Like, I don't know. There was like there was a house that you lived in. That was, I feel like that was the second year
How
though.
close?
But yeah, how close? Yeah, I think, and I lived there first. Or I don't know if you lived there first, but then eventually
was
both
me,
lived there
yeah.
together. Yeah, so the party was there.
Are you talking about
and
Forest
then-
Road? Was it up Forest Road? Because I don't think it was at mine.
Yes, I think it must have been Forest Road then, if that's on the same street as like Ashdown.
Yeah, that was where
Yeah.
and thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like round the corner from mine. So yeah, I went there. That's how I met you, because I was like, because we clicked up. We actually clicked straight away. We hit off straight away. But then that was obviously the guy that we were kissing and like
Yeah.
literally making out.
We, by the way, is she, not me.
No, I'm saying we in terms of me and the guy.
Yeah.
So we
you-
were
he
making
wasn't
out.
bad
Oh my
looking though, was he?
Next
I
scene,
forget.
cutscene.
You keep deterring away from the fact that you were born first. It's your birthday.
Yes, it's my birthday. My birthday in
Yeah.
2 weeks. Turning 26. Which
Oh
I'm
my
actually
God,
really
guys,
excited. I'm
officially
really
entering
excited
late
for.
20s.
Yeah, I'm officially
Yeah.
entering late 20s era. I feel like I'm really excited. But I feel like some of my friends, right? Like, I know that when I bring up the topic, because like obviously you're 27, you're 28 this year, and I feel like, okay, I've got some friends like who are 26. Like my best friend's turning 20. My best friend is turning 27 this year, and then my other best friend's also turning 28 this year. So I've got ones that turning 27, 28, who are like obviously already in their late 20s. But I feel like every time I bring it up to her, she's just like, no, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm just like,
Honestly,
but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, why are like we so, I guess, scared of like kind of aging and also getting closer to 30? I feel like, do you feel that? Because I feel like, I don't know. Because I feel like when I think about it, I'm just like, I'm kind of grateful that I'm also aging gracefully as well, you know?
yeah. I
But,
mean, personally, because I am actually there as well with them, I think I was low-key in the same boat as you. When I was hitting 25, I was like, guys, 26 sounds exciting.
yeah.
I think when the numbers even, it sounds younger, but when it's odd, it sounds older. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was 26, turning 27, I was like, cancel that. Cancel that. But now that I'm 27, turning 28, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like, oh, it's
Okay.
positive. It's like literally positive, negative. Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm low-key a bit more excited for 28, but I will say that 26 brought a lot of lessons. I think that is the year where you start to like really like settle, because the wording that we're using is
Yeah.
late 20s. There's like a level of maturity that you sort of associate with
Yeah.
late 20s.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say that year you learn, I guess, for me anyways, I learned like stricter boundaries and stuff like that, and telling people like this works for me, like better communication and stuff. I guess the only frightening thing is, I think in terms of looks and stuff, that's the superficial side. My grey hairs, I have like a little tiny weeny, like little circle of grey hairs growing here, tiniest ones, but they're like maybe like 5 growing in one little spot. I'm freaked out by that. So perhaps that's sort of one of the aspects that are like freaking me out. My grey hairs, and I would also say like you just become a bit more achy.
Okay.
Like you'll start, the realization of this is not my prime anymore is kicking in. So that's the only thing for me though. I feel like, but also I'm not like the healthiest, queen. We're getting there hopefully soon.
Period.
But it's still exciting though, don't get me wrong. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like when you start, because your mind is actually developing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like the most exciting thing about it, that you get to free yourself of certain perspectives that you've lived on for many years. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like instead of being so confined and closed-minded. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and also just to continue from what even like you were saying, 100% agree with you in terms of, as we are getting older, you your mind does open and widen. Like, like we've said, like, bro, we don't have our shit together, and like we're in our mid/late
But
20s.
we used to slay people when they
Yeah.
were in these situations
Yeah, like you'll be like,
themselves.
oh my god, like you're
I
28
could never
and
be
look at
this
you, like
age and
age, like you're a
unemployed.
bum, this, that. But mate, life does humble you. That's for fucking sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
She did that.
Life humbles you.
She
That's
did
for
that.
sure. But I also think that's the beautiful part about life as well. I can't lie. Lessons actually do need to be learned. That's true for mountain. You don't learn lessons unless you actually go through them as well. So I think that yeah. As we are like getting older, I feel like certain misconceptions that we had, and also certain, like, I guess, societal and cultural expectations, I feel like they kind of fall, because I don't know if it's like the same for you, but I know like my mum, she keeps dying for her grandchildren, and obviously I've got like my two older siblings. They're like they're in their 30s, and like it's only me and my younger sister who are like in our 20s. But like she also keeps like pestering me, like obviously now I'm in my mid 20s. I'm turning 26 this year, but I think my mum too.
Where's
She
your
also, but I
mister?
think she kind of
Yeah.
also calmed down, because I was just like, look, I'm not in a rush. I don't think there's like and I feel like their generation too, they definitely put like a time bomb, because it was like, oh, you're getting close to 30, this, that, like that. It's kind of like this, like, I don't know, like it gets like an impending doom, like, oh my god, like it's like this overarching monster, I don't know, of like, you're turning 30, like you're turning
Sacrifice
30,
your life
exactly,
now. Give birth
exactly,
to
birth to
kids, you
kids.
sheep.
Like when I was like
Yeah.
22, when I started having children, you guys are 20s. I'm just thinking, whoa, like,
But don't get me wrong
whoa.
though, if I had a partner right now and like I was in a stage where I could perhaps marry them,
Yeah,
I would perhaps be in that stage
yeah,
too. But I just think like with the fucking quality of what the fuck is out there, and all that. But I also feel like I'm a bit like my mind is a bit tarnished too, because I just feel like I've only dated majority of the men I dated, not only, I would say majority of the men I've dated are fucking rubbish. And
yeah,
also I think that because of that, my how I view
hmm,
men is in the bin too. So my boundaries with men
yeah,
are like 100. Like I
hmm,
don't tolerate nothing. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I think it's hard to date in today's age, and in
yeah,
today's time. Everyone's like getting married and stuff. And if I could at 27,
yeah,
28, before 30, I probably would, only because
yeah,
I always wanted that when I was younger. Do you know what I mean? Did you ever
yeah.
want that?
Yeah, like, bro, when I was younger, I would definitely did romanticize the idea of like, I had it in my head that I'm gonna get married at 22, so having kids at 23, and here we're at 26, no prospects. Where's the man? But like you said, like, mate, the dating, and I feel like also me, I just don't put myself out there. Like, I feel like I like my own company alone. I feel like because the times you do talk to men, it's like, bro, the streets are rough. Like, it's tough out
You're
here.
ruining it. Like it's like you had
Yeah,
your piece and now they're ruining
yeah,
it.
and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, what is the point of even talking to them? It's like I actually like my own company, and I feel like for me, honestly, I've also kind of told myself as well, like, I can't lie. For me, I actually do feel like, obviously, like, I would like to get married, but I feel like I'm not going to be upset if I don't. Like, I feel like if I don't, I feel like I just adopt a child. Like, I really would. I'd adopt a child or do IVF, or like literally, I feel like that's what I would do. Like, if I'm like, as I get like financially stable, I would literally just
Yeah.
adopt a child. Like, literally, I think I'd want that, but I don't know if
I like that.
I would like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like kind of seeking or desperate for romantic love like that.
Really?
Not that I'm against it. Obviously, if it happens, like, oh my god, like, that's great. But I feel like if it doesn't happen too, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like,
I'm really upset about that. It's just like if it
yeah,
happens, it happens. If not,
yeah,
then yeah, it is what it
yeah,
is. I hear it. I hear it. But I think I've always yearned for it. So I'm
mm,
always like, and I guess it's like in my mind, it's already scripted. So when people
yeah,
come in and it's just not good, you're not adhering to the script. You got to go. And I think that's sort of like the tough part of it. Like, but anyways, but bar that, I do definitely understand like the whole adoption corner. Like adopting is, I think that's like the best route. Even if
yeah,
I did get married for love, I would adopt.
yeah,
Like I don't even care for
yeah,
IVF. Like if I could save like the troubles that a child is gonna go through,
yeah,
why the fuck not? And if I get to love someone, and I feel like if you like animals, you like animals.
yeah. I
Do you
do
know what I
like
mean?
animals.
if you like, it's like adopting, and I know this is gonna sound mad, but like it's kind of like adopting like my hamster. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't birth her, but I love her. Like I know that feeling, sort of. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like the way I
garlic.
love her, like yeah, garlic. Like when I look at her, I'm just like I can't believe that your lifespan is 3 years. Like I get so emotional because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like. But do you know what I mean? And not in like a, not to take away from the fact that, you know, we're adopting humans here, but it's the same sort of pretense. It's like, oh, you're unfamiliar with something, but you want to keep it as your own, or someone, and keep it as its own. She is a person too. She's a person. Well, not a human, but you know, she's a mammal to me.
She's an individual. She's an
individual. But yeah, I think it's the same sort of premise. Like people, I can't believe people would discriminate against that. I guess it would be different in terms of like live struggles, etc. If you like adopt from a different culture, for example. But in that same breath, like stuff is learned. Like I don't know. I'm down for adopting. I think it's such a good shout.
No,
Yeah,
I hear it.
I would love for that. I would love for that. And even if it's like, how would you, if they like, well, how would you answer the questions when they're older? I guess.
I guess you honestly the best policy in it. Like I feel like, but I tell them from when their brain's able to process things. I don't feel like, I don't know about the whole keeping it until they're like 16. Like I feel like I'd let them know when they're thing there, but obviously just know
Normalize
that
it.
obviously you're adopted, but I'm still your mummy. Like I'm still your mother. Like you're my child. I don't care. Like do you know what I mean? Like even if I didn't birth you, you're still my child. Like because I chose you to be my family. Like we choose each other. I think that's what family's about. Because I think in that same breath, you know, even with like family, you know, you even have family drama. Just because someone's even blood doesn't necessarily mean anything. Because people can be pieces of shit, whether you're family or not, to be honest. So I feel like blood does have obviously weight, but I feel like blood also doesn't have as much weight as it did probably when I was younger. I think as you know, you go through certain experiences, trials and tribulations with certain family members, you're just like, no, you're excommunicated, mate. You literally can't. Because one thing about them, bro, they'll take their piss just because of the fact that they're family. They think that, oh my god, anything, what, like they can do anything, and it can be covered or excuse the fact that, oh, but you know, she's this, she's your family. And it's like, no, don't work like that. So I think I'm a firm believer of, you know, you choose your family as well. Like, and they like same way like with my little sister, you know, I didn't choose her to be my sister, but I chose her to be my best friend. Like that's my best friend. Like, you know, she's my everything. And like my friends too, like I choose you to be my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like we met at such, you know, at a specific time in our lives for a reason, and I choose you to be my sister. Do you get like, and that is
Same.
That is
that's my bridesmaid.
Period. Like
that's my bridesmaid.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this. I think I've been saying this since like the second or third year that I met you, and I'm so glad. Honestly, how long has that actually been? Now I'm trying to think now. So what is it? If it was 19, then today is 26. So wow, it's hitting 7 years. Ain't that mad?
Oh my goodness. I love that. But they always said the friends you make in uni are always lifetime friends, which I 100% agree with, because obviously I met you in uni, and you know, our other friend that we met in uni as well, that we both met in uni, and she's also still a close friend to this day as well. So it's like, I do 100% agree with like, you do. And I feel like I'm also very intentional about the friends that I make. Because I don't make friends easily. Because I
think you become more intentional about the friends you make these days.
Yeah.
No,
but I feel like I've always kind of like, I guess, had like a hard time. I guess like, not like a hard time, shall I say? But like, I don't know. Like, I'm someone who I can't be friends with everyone. Like, I'm not friends with everyone. That's just me. Like, I can't be. But
agreed.
I feel like if I like suss you out and we've got things in common, then I'm like, oh my god, hey, like,
you give it a go. Yeah, you give it a go.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. Yeah. I get that energy, even because obviously I've been friends with you so long. I feel like I'm more impartial. Like I can step back and look at how you interact and stuff. I think it's so interesting seeing how my friends interact with people. I judge you guys real bad. Not in a negative way, but instead of like more so like so this is how she operates sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because I guess because you guys are more in a natural state now that we've known each other so long, etc. But I definitely do get that. Like you're very much an energy reader. Like you're very much first impressions count. If you don't make the effort with me, just to let you know, it's not happening. I'm not giving it back to you. And if I get the vibes that you're sneaky, then just know I'm gonna tell the people.
Yeah.
I
And
think you're
I've
very much
yeah.
like, by the way, what do you think about this person? I remember did we speak about it?
Yeah, we
Like,
did. Because I was
yeah,
like,
we
because
did.
the thing is, yeah, I will take a step back here and I'll also watch how that person interacts with the room as well. Because I feel like I don't necessarily care how you interact with me specifically. Obviously, that matters. But I feel like,
If
because
it's a common denominator, it's you.
I'm definitely an observer for sure. Like, I'm just thinking, So I'm like, oh, did you peek this as well? And you're like, yeah. I was
Apple
like, thank
pear
God.
stairs.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And you're clocking it, and then you're like,
yeah,
has everyone else clocked it? And I promise you, if you clock it, more time I'm gonna clock it.
yeah.
At this
Because
point, we're kind of like, I wonder how we're gonna be when it hits the 10-year mark. Like how mentally
in sick
connected we're
we
gonna
are.
be when
Yeah,
it
it's
hits
true, it's
10
true, it's
years. Do you
true.
know what I mean? Like,
It's true, it's
oh
true,
my
it's
gosh,
true.
we're gonna make 10 years. Ain't that fucking mad?
Oh my
I know
gosh.
that for a fact. Like after year 5, I kind of know that I'm gonna hit the
Yeah,
10-year mark for my
yeah.
mates, mate.
Because it's gonna
What
take
the
a lot.
heck?
Like, I don't know. You have to do something really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we both have to do something really crazy and really hurtful for it to be like,
Yeah, oh, for us,
yeah,
For that to like go in the bin for sure. But I think we should
yeah,
definitely celebrate 10 years, by the way. That would be so good.
yeah.
Just go
That's
on like
really cute.
a
That's really cute.
girlcation.
Yeah.
Innit? A
Okay, I'm
girlcade.
down. Okay. Okay, I'm down. I love that. Yeah, I'm here for that.
Hey,
Let's
I'm
do
fucking
it.
down
Let's
for
do
that.
it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Let's do a
Let's do
girlcade
it.
because I love a holiday. I know you love a holiday. What the
Oh
heck?
my God, I've not holidayed in
But
so
we haven't
long,
had a
bro. Oh
holiday
my
in
God.
ages. Yeah,
Bro, my dear,
need a holiday.
where's the money? Where's the money for the holiday?
Ah,
Where's
it's
the money?
pending. It's coming.
It's coming. No, it's true. Manifesting is coming. Period. In the name of Jesus,
You know me, I'll
the
knock
money
my
is
words.
coming.
It's coming. The job
Yeah,
we will be there. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? But
we'll
a
be
girl
there.
K is definitely on the cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be like a little honeymoon, but like not a honeymoon. It's just a girl K. Anyways, but yeah, but I don't know. I guess that's the most. I think the most exciting thing for me is that like as I head into my 30s, is
Yeah.
that stability is so much more prominent these days. Even, bro, I don't need a job to feel like
Stable. As long
vindicated
as you're
and
stable in
stable.
yourself.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But not even like I feel like is I'm learning that if I can list like 3 things that are important to me, and I maintain these 3 things throughout my life, then I promise you I'll probably be good. Like if I got a good relationship dynamic with my family and friends, that's important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these are the people that are important to me. I'm not talking about, what's it called? Acquaintances. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people that I choose to have around me on a daily. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if I wake up in the morning and I feel happy more than 4 times a week,
Yeah.
5 times a week, that's important for me. And I guess I'm still figuring out 3, but for me it's more so I just like the fact that I'm getting able to stabilize myself with the things that matter to me. Whilst
Yeah.
if I look 10 years ago at 17, fucking hot mess, mate. Do you know what I mean? But
Oh
I
my
will say for the past like
God.
3-ish years in it, like bro, mind games with ourselves.
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
that's I feel like you just made such a good point. So now I actually want to kind of ask, yeah. I guess I'll ask it and then you go first and then I'll answer. I feel like
yeah, go
okay,
on.
because now we brought up okay 10 years ago, right? So we'll do yeah, so 10 years ago for you, you were 17. So I guess what do you I guess give me like maybe 3 pros and cons of what you were like at 17, right? And what you tell 17-year-old Jessica now, and then I'll do the same for 16-year-old Nana.
17-year-old Daskar was erratic. 17-year-old Daskar was brash with the decision making. She was reactive. She was mouthy. Yeah. 17-year-old Daskar was throwing tables because some girl bullied another girl. So I was just like, to be fair, I've always been standing on business though. I'll hold myself to that. But yeah, I would say I just didn't have a good grasp of my emotions. Like honestly, like I was so depressed. And on top of that, I was so angry. And I used to fight like my whole family all the time. And it was just looking back, I blocked out so many of my memories like from growing up. Like I was just like, I didn't like how life went for me in high school. It wasn't the worst, don't get me wrong. It was interesting, I would say. If I wrote a book about it, if I remembered half of it. It was interesting. But I just think there was like the whole like I didn't love how I hated how I looked growing up. Like I cannot say that about me today. Like I definitely don't hate how I look today. And thinking to just considering the fact that my mind, like I'm talking like, you know, trigger warning, suicidal, hate myself. Like I don't even know where the fuck that came from. Remember there was that video on YouTube where that girl, like Amy something, and she sliced up her arms. Trigger warning, trigger warning.
Yeah,
But do you
yeah.
remember that video? And then she made like a video saying this is why I did it, etc. I wonder if it's still there or not. I wonder. They should have probably taken it down because it was actually a suicide confession. But I remember like I was so influenced by that. I didn't even realize. And then yeah, I don't know. That was just a weird time. And then it's high school, people were mean sometimes, and then they were just like then I like friends were fake, and I was still getting round to like why I was just so angry. I felt like no loyalty existed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, like yeah, but at the same time that's school. But like even in my personal struggles, like I just think um I just found it hard to like really make real friends. I feel like I just had people in my life, but I never really had. I always spoke to myself as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, always spoke to myself at night, like self-soothe a lot. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, like, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. But I wanted to be like everyone else. Like, it's a lot of conforming, I guess, and like wanting to conform, even if I physically was not. I don't know if you relate to that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how my sort of high school was. But comparing myself to how like who I am today, I
Yeah, like
just
what would you
think
tell
like
yourself? Like, yeah.
I would just tell her like, just do your eyebrows, babe. You're hot. Shave those big bangs, all those salons. Honestly, I used to fucking draw them on. Yeah, they were
But I
slide
feel like that was the
down.
time though, innit? That was the time. That was 2016, baby. That was 2016.
Yeah,
Come
not
on.
like that. Not like that though.
Yeah.
Not like that. But I just think like I just wish I could tell her like all of this stuff doesn't fucking matter, mate. And I know that's fucking
Yeah.
cliche. And
But it
you don't see these
doesn't.
people again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you barely bump. You live in the same area. You don't bump into them. Promise you. And
Yeah.
if you do, you know you're straight with them. Do you know what I mean? Which to be fair, kind of always have been. But you know, put me in a lot more trouble when I was younger than it does today. I will tell you that. I also think people care less these days. Not just us. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I would tell myself. What's the last thing I would say? I would say. What I say? You choose what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You choose. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all
Yeah.
choice. Like you don't forget you have choice.
Yeah, it's
That's
you.
what I would tell
You
myself.
choose what makes you happy. Like stop listening to the influences of like a teacher, friends, your parents, your family. Do what you want. Like make choices that you actually want. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
I hear it.
yeah, what would you tell yourself?
Yeah,
16-year-old, I know.
16 year nano. So I'll do 16/17 as well, I guess, to be fair, because at this time when I was like 16, I'll say that's when I finished my GCSEs, and obviously I would have started sixth form in September of like 2016, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like 16/17-year-old Nana, she was depressed. She was coming through realizations of trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was really depressed, and I feel like, oh my god, like I wouldn't say like I was difficult because I don't think I've ever been a difficult child, but I was definitely very angsty. Like I was full of angst in sixth form, like for
Yeah.
sure.
Go on, give us
Without
a demo.
with just without realizing why. Like no, not even like there's a demo, but I feel like this kind of I guess emptiness or like this sadness. I just used to feel really sad all the time, and like my face would kind of be like screwed, and I feel like that can also be misconstrued.
Yeah,
as
same.
to like other people of like be probably thinking that like I was rude or something, and obviously I kept to
Like
myself
she's a
like
bitch.
and like my small circle
Yeah.
like 100% people definitely thought I was a bitch in sixth form, but not because like
Yeah,
I spoke,
same.
but that wasn't because I spoke to anyone, because I really, when I told you in school, I don't speak to people
You
like
were
that.
cool.
Like I speak to my
Oh.
friends, but like I definitely am not like the loudest person in the room. I've never been that in school for sure. Like I feel like once I get comfortable with you, for sure, I think that's when you obviously realize that I'm a crackhead. Like I'm literally done out. That I'm definitely full of life. But I think but sixth form, I didn't let that shine. that side of me shine, but obviously I just didn't feel like it at all. And I feel like people definitely did think I was a bitch in like sixth form, and like probably there was probably like times where they probably thought I was maybe like screw facing or something like that. When I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm literally just depressed. Like, you don't even what's even going on in my house like right now. I'm at my house, and serious turbulence that's going in me, and like emotions that are going like through me right now. And I think but I'm happy that 17-year-old Nana, 16, 17-year-old Nana, at least she did actually love how she looked. I feel like I started getting more confident in sixth form, because I feel like secondary school, but I feel like kids can be really mean though. I feel like secondary school, like, I wouldn't say I got called ugly, but like, I don't know. I guess I don't know, because like you get called certain things, and like there was like one guy, he like, I don't know why, he literally tried to like, he made it his last mission to try and bully me. And it's like, as a person, like, I'm gonna be quiet and reserved, but I will not let you bully me. Like, literally shut the fuck up. Don't even try and talk to me when I'm literally looking down on you, bro. Like, you're literally like, anyway, let's not get into that too much. Let me not get vexed.
Yeah.
But
cancelled. Yeah.
Exactly. But like yeah, but even that, like, I'm not someone who even does that. Like, I don't get too like thing like that. But yeah, but I will say, like, in secondary school, like, in terms of kids can be mean, but it's like, mate, I'm the day, if I'm going through puberty, I'm literally freaking 14. Am I supposed to like freaking Beyonce? No, I'm not. Like, the frick, when I'm literally 14, bro. Like, I'm literally going through puberty.
No, but the expectation was like, you want to be like a Hollister girl. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys had that, but in my school, it was like Hollister girlies. Gilly Hicks girlies.
Yeah, no,
it was just over-sexual. No. It was so over-sexualized at that time of life.
And even the whole like, oh my god, you're frigid. Why would you want a 15-year-old to get or like a 14-year-old to be doing fornication?
But I just think that's projection from the people that were expecting it anyways. I think probably perhaps they've like been exposed to it too early on or something. I don't fucking know, but it is definitely odd. Like, what do you mean?
It was odd. It was weird.
Do performing sexual acts.
The thing is, no judgment to anyone who did, but the point is the expectation that if you didn't do it, you're frigid. That was crazy. Like, we're just like,
that's insane.
That's not normal, mate. That's odd. Like, you're a victim. You're a victim. But
exactly.
yeah. Then I would say, then 17-year-old Dana, 16, 17. So I feel like when I started sixth form, like, yeah, I was like, I was beautiful. So still message to me.
Period.
Like, you're still beautiful, babe. Like, period. But I feel like you're happier. You're much happier, and you're so much more self-assured, and more at peace with myself. Like, certain things that would probably like bother me or like get under my skin. Obviously I'm still not perfect, but certain things that would get on my skin or like that I probably internalized when I was younger, I stopped that now. Like, it doesn't get through to me now. And I think you'd be proud of like who you are. I'd be so proud of myself. Like, I would think I'm so cool right now. Like, because I think that even though I'm still figuring things out, like, I feel like probably the idealized 26-year-old Nana I would have had in my head obviously has not come, but I feel like reality of 26-year-old Nana, the reality of the actual 26-year-old Nana is so much better.
Yeah, I like that. I love that. Yeah. And you do seem like you've been self-assured for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like I don't think if people were to say anything about you, I don't think you've ever like you pick and choose, especially very much
I pick and choose where I get affected, like,
which is a good testament to you, honestly.
Because
like, that is much harder said than done.
Yeah, no, because my thing is, if I genuinely actually don't rate your opinion, I look at your life, I'm just thinking, is this someone who, when I look at your life, like, and I look at you, I actually care about what you're trying to say about me. If I don't, then I promise you, I actually don't care. Like, you're not even worth my breath of like me like me internalizing or actually getting affected by what you're saying. Like, I literally couldn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't give a heck.
And that's how it should be, though. But obviously, with social media, with parental expectations, I think even like, I think the education system is good, but I think they overwhelm kids from so young. Like, it's like the novelty of being a child escapes as soon as you hit like year 5. Bro, they're expected to do SAT exams, like the whole like the whole, I don't know, I feel like, and then from then it just gets worse and worse and worse, and you don't have any brain capacity to really like give to yourself. So always thinking about either work, like school, like this whole 9 to 5 mindset settles in from here. Do you know what I mean? Like they teach you how to
They're like
work,
grooming us to do that. Well,
to work,
maybe grooming is
exactly.
not the best word for it, but they
I'll
are.
go with that.
I feel like they're kind of grooming us into society, ready for society of what's acceptable.
But they're painting it as like the most
Yeah,
positive picture in the world, but you're
but
literally
it's
taking
not.
away like the average child's creative like
Yeah,
abilities. Like you're taking away the time for them to
yeah,
curate something or do
yeah,
something on their own, or just like yeah, you're like it's herd mentality, but you're teaching them to be part of her, which I
yeah,
understand to some degree, because I guess you need to, in this today and age, you do need to know the basics to some degree.
yeah,
Basics keep changing every year, so I guess I understand in that sense. But I think to take up like more than a third of a person's day with
yeah.
school, and that's not including like getting ready, going, travel,
Mhm,
etc. So let's say even half of the day. I think that's
mhm.
insane. I think even for an average 9 to 5, that's fucking insane, mate. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's unfair. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work in our system, doesn't work in our favor. And I think that's also why like 16, 15-year-olds are so overdeveloped at such a young
mm,
age. And that's so
yeah.
unfair.
No,
It's
I
so
hear
unfair.
it.
So yeah, going back to what you're saying, what's the last thing you would tell Nano?
Oh
17
yeah,
again, Nano.
yeah. Like I said, that you're so freaking cool, and
I think that's such a good one. Yeah.
you're so cool. Like that's literally what I told myself. Like you would love
Yeah.
you, like literally. And I wouldn't say I feel like you're happy, and I feel like I'm proud of myself because I find happiness in the small things. Yeah. And I feel like certain things that I guess would have let me down, like even our situation now, this whole our struggles now, what's like bringing it now. I'm telling you, the thought of that probably would have made me panic at 16. Even to hell, even 2 years ago, the thought of that would have made me panic. But here we are now, it's not. I'm not panicking. I'm fine. And I'm happy and I am satisfied with myself. And I think that's the most important thing whilst figuring out life. Because I feel like, like we say, at this age, again, we're like in our late 20s, we're like getting to 30. And I feel like, at this age in our late 20s, there is that expectation of you gotta have everything together, you gotta have this together. And obviously that can actually pull a lot of people into depression. And it does pull a lot of people into depression. Even me, like 2 years ago, I was literally depressed when the whole thing was going on my door. I was quite literally depressed. Like I feel like I didn't expose it to you that much, but I feel like that's because I was literally like crying to my mum a lot. Like that time, like really, I was just kind of like I kind of just kept like my mum and like everyone at home. Like they kind of just saw how down I was with the whole thing, and like literally like crying, having panic attacks, just having a lot of anxiety. But I think also that kind of it's also kind of strengthened me. And like we said again, to rise that note, it's just a job. Because when you actually think about it, it's just a job on Earth, which is a floating rock in the middle of space.
Yeah.
Like when you deep everything is nothing is
Yo, I
real.
promise you, I was
Nothing
literally
is
deep in
real.
it literally yesterday.
Like
Yeah, I literally sometimes I think about what I'm doing like in the moment, and then like it's like my eyes zoom out, and then I just
yeah.
I just remember like I'm literally living on an island. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it sounds so surreal to say it out loud. Like I'm literally living on an island.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally not even
Yeah.
living. I'm just laying down on an island. It's just I happen to be in a house on a bed. Like I was just like, it's kind of tart.
It
It's kind of
is.
tart. It's not tart, but like it's just like, wait, you're woke, stay woke. But I agree, 100%. You can't define yourself. And like I said before, you can't define yourself by a fucking job. Like when you die, before you had this job and after you had this job, you were there. You're still
Exactly.
here today, even when you don't have this job. Like a job,
Exactly.
this not ever attach our
Or,
personality to
or,
a
or
job ever
even
again.
aside from a job, maybe like certain achievements that you had set for yourself when you were younger, that you were going to achieve at a certain age, or certain goals
Yeah,
such as marriage, children. If you're not that, does that really take away from you? I don't think that takes away from who you are, because you are who you are before you're a wife, before you were a wife, you are who you are before you're a mother, you're who you are before you were a girlfriend, all of that stuff. Anyway, you're
exactly,
even still who you are before you were a friend, before you were a sister. Like you are who you are. Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? And that's why it's important to, I guess, be self assured and like find and find happiness and find love within like yourself, so that, you know, I guess when you do like form relationships and like whether it's marriage, friendship, motherhood, all of this, um that I guess just becomes like an extension of you rather than who
Yeah.
you are.
But I think like that is the best mindset.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we're both in that sort of like mindset. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that we went through this sort of career bump so early on in our
Yeah.
careers, I guess. So not
Yeah.
early on
In our
lives, but you know,
lives.
in our
Yeah.
careers.
No, in
Yeah.
our lives,
Because
to be
I
fair, because
think
when you think
in
about
our
we finished
lives, yeah,
uni,
we're still
we finished
young.
uni at
Yeah.
freaking 22, 23. And like, well, okay,
Yeah.
here we are 5 years later. Like, it's still early on, mate. Like, but some people, they don't figure out what they want to do until they're 40, 50. Like, I feel like
That is
our point is
true.
that
That is true. You're right.
there is no
There's
time
no right
limit.
and wrong.
There's no right or wrong.
There's
There's
no
no
right
time.
and wrong.
There's no way to do this life.
Yeah.
Life doesn't stop at freaking 30. And I feel like as we want to drive
Yeah.
things, especially for like women, because I feel like growing up, we are really made to feel like life stops at fucking 30. Like, oh, you can't really
That's
have
so
kids. You
true.
start having fertility problems at freaking 30. You're gonna you're not in your
Mm.
prime anymore at 30. No, bro, when you're 30, it's literally flirty 30. Like, you just get hotter and sexier, like, and more
Yeah.
confident. Literally, like,
I'm excited for 30. I will
Yeah.
say that. When you say like, it's literally how you frame it, you're right. Because when I
Yeah.
frame the positive, negative, and now that you're saying 30, it's Ian. Like, I do enjoy, I'm not saying that I'm like super scared of it. I will say it's a bit more nervy than when I entered 25. But at the same time, I'm more so like, I can't wait for like this whole, people say that 30 to 40 is a great like
yeah,
experience. I've never heard bad things about it. People say that
Yeah.
you learn the most, you become the person you're supposed to be,
yeah,
and then yeah, and I'm excited to like, I don't know, I'm just excited for it. But at the same time, I am a bit more conscious of the fact that even though it's easy to say like expectations, you know, it's just the expectation. I am conscious of the fact that it will be a topic of conversation in the culture. You know, culturally speaking, it's still going to be taboo. I feel like we're still going to be outcasts. So I think that's like the only sort of like, I like my family. I like my extended fam, not all of them, but some of them, you know, the ones, you know who you are, you know who I
Yeah.
don't like.
Shots fired. I mean, yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, then get to know in
You know,
it. Yeah.
you know, silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be difficult to have these sort of conversations with our family members and stuff, but that's sort of like the annoying bit, because obviously we can be like, oh, nothing is wrong or right, you know, everything's just life. But and that's easy for us to say because we've kind of met ourselves there.
Yeah.
But other people, some people just they go through the whole lives not meeting themselves there, and they make it their mission to make it everyone else's problem. And that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to, because it's going to become more and more taboo the older we get. And then it's just like, oh, but I really want to keep you guys in my life, but you're ruining it, you know. And that's like, I don't want to like isolate myself because I'm like afraid of opinion, you know, not afraid, but like, yeah, I would say afraid. I am afraid of opinion to some degree. But yeah, I mean, that's sort of my only sort of qualm. I know that I'm preempting it by saying it out loud and thinking about it anyways, but I think it's also realistic, because I just think that it already happens to me today. Like, bro, like aunties here and there, they're like, oh, so where's your person? When are you getting married? Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking so frustrated. And then they start suggesting like, oh, do you want to go in like, what's it called? Do like Tamil fucking, you know, cultural dating. You know, when they like arrange it like
bro,
dads
trying
and
to
mums,
like, you're trying to set us up. Bro, like, I have my auntie loves me going, oh yeah, no, one of my friends, their son is
I have this one.
their son is introducing you at this one. I'm just like, bro, like, let me,
Bro,
like,
and they show us a photo, they're just like,
I'm like, no, I'm literally not interested. Like, it's not by
it's
force,
not by force.
But yeah, I guess there's nothing we can do about that. We can't really control what they do in it. But it's like, it's a whole lot of projection. But then again, we have to understand that these people, again, their culture is like, bro, they're married at freaking 2021. By 22 latest, they hope they're married. So that's kind of like all they know. So it's jarring, but it's like, it's all they know. I think my mum now has like, she's calmed down. She's been like understanding, because she's just like, even when I talk to her, she's just like, oh yeah, like some people like, oh, she's just like, no, it's fine, like, you know, they're just working, they're just like figuring out their thing, like they're not really like in a rush or anything like that. And so she's kind of like stopped now, because I think she's realized that no, she's back in it. She's kind of just realizing that no, and I think she's also realized that yeah, I think we already went for a lot of stuff with my family anyway, so I think that kind of hit her properly. Like
Mm.
now she kind
Yeah,
of
she's
thinks that
like slow the boat.
yeah, like
Yeah.
let's slow the boat. Like maybe this is not the best thing to be pressuring
Time.
my children
Yeah.
into marriage, considering what they grew up with. But so I think she's kind of razzing now, so she's like slowed down now and slowed her roll a bit. But I 100% hear it for other people, other cultures, especially like Asian culture, like you said as well, where like, you know, they're definitely like doing like the setups and like there's definitely like that pressure there, especially like extended family to put their mouth in it. It's like, mate, not being funny, who are you? Sorry. Like,
Do you know what
who
I mean?
are
Who are
you?
you? Unless you got a hottie.
Yeah, unless you got hottie, then obviously bring it my way. But if you don't, then
Yeah.
sorry, bye.
My friend got engaged. Remember I told you, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
I love that. I honestly, I'm so excited for her." But it also sort of like shone the light on me, like, "Oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
it's happening for real."
Yeah. So how do you feel about, yeah? Because I feel like, okay, we're in the same boat too, you know, we're getting older, whatever. So a lot of our friends, acquaintances, like, you know, everyone's getting married, pregnant, having children, engaged. Like
Pregnant?
there's a lot of
Sorry.
that. I'm just like, damn, because I can't, like, in my head, I can't, like, I'm actually still 16 in my head. Like, I actually can't believe I'm actually a grown adult. Like, because sometimes I'm just thinking, yikes, like, what the hell's going on? Like, in my head, I'm just like, I'm literally 16. Like, I'm a teenager. Like,
No,
please. Like,
honestly,
this is a lot. Like, it's a lot. But I'm like,
leave
oh
me
shit, I'm actually not anymore. I'm
alone.
literally not anymore. But then it's like that again, the wake up call hits a bit when it's like, oh shit, like when I'm deep in the mate, like my classmates are literally having children and are getting engaged.
Bruh.
I keep seeing posts. I'm just thinking, but obviously I'm hearing like congrats and stuff like that. I think for me, I don't necessarily like feel jealous or like envy. I'm just really happy for them. But I feel like also it doesn't really
Yeah.
add pressure to me. But I think that's probably because of who I am, though. I don't know. So I feel like it doesn't really put pressure to me like, oh my god, I need to go and get married now. Like, oh my god, like where's my husband? I'm just like, oh, that's really sweet. And I just call it that. Because I feel like you have to understand that, mate, comparison is actually the thief of joy, and everyone is at different paces in their life.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Which
So,
I hear.
yeah.
I think for me it's more so like I think because of my whole life, like I've just wanted like romantic love where I'm not. I say that, but I'll literally bin anything off. Like if I feel like I'm chasing me off, but like fuck off then. Like
Yeah.
now. But I just want someone to literally, as
Yeah.
Jasmine on Love Island is saying, like I just want someone to be fucking obsessed with us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it.
And I think I've always wanted that. And I think when it hits, when I hear stuff like this, and I love it, honestly, like I love love. I think that's
Yeah.
basically what it is. I love love. I'm a very loving, affectionate person. And I think
Yeah.
that I've always wanted this. And I think it does. And in all the movies and stuff that we watch and all the social
Yeah.
media we consume and everything,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's always around
Yeah.
these sort of ages, like late 20s to early
Yeah.
30s. So I guess I am only just like in the early sort of band anyways, where people
Yeah.
fall in love and
The
have
thing is,
kids,
I don't
etc.
think that there's anything wrong with wanting love and wanting romance. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting, and I don't think anyone should guilt anyone to be like, oh my god, you shouldn't want a man, or I guess strive for that. I think that's natural to want companionship, and it's natural to want romance. It's natural to want to be loved. I think human beings, we're social creatures, we're social beings. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to be loved. We all do want to have love. But I just think that, you know,
I just think-
but my point is that I think that obviously whilst wanting that, also just don't be hard on yourself and put pressure on yourself and like settle just because you're wanting that.
Oh hell
I
no.
think be happy with yourself.
Hell no.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point too.
Yeah.
100%. I never settle. I think that's
Yeah.
something I've learnt today. Like throughout, like 27 was the year of never settle.
Yeah.
Like if you bother
Period.
me, if I got out of my way or you got out of your way, and then you just
Yeah.
and I'm maintaining the peace and you're just bothering me, I know how to pick and choose my peace now. Whilst before I just felt like I was inviting chaos into my life. I didn't even realize it because I just thought like, oh, love is love. Like, you wanna love me, go on then. Like, I think, yeah, I think I definitely want to start mood boarding for 30 though.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a
that would
great
be a
idea.
good shout.
Like, why the hell
Plus,
not?
we should do it together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what's it going to look like for us in a few
Oh my
years'
god! For
time?
when I hit 30, yeah, it's gonna be our 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna write that on my
Love
mood
that.
board. I'm gonna
I
be
love
like,
that.
do the. I'm gonna do the what's it called? Galcation, gay. What? No,
Oh.
Girlcation.
Yeah, girlcation.
I'm gonna write the girlcation. Could be a gaycation. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? But
You want it to be,
perhaps,
babe. You want me.
yeah, I know you'd fucking say that. I'm just being inclusive, you prick. Yeah, but also, I know you said that's why you call your tats out. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're such a freak. You're...
Buying a house in the UK, hell, motherfucking no. Buying a house and living in it, again, fucking no, mate. I'm out. I'd rather rent. Hashtag rent. I'm just a girl.
I don't mind buying a house here and buying a house somewhere else, because I feel like I like traveling anyway. So that would just make sense to me.
Home is where you settled though, and I guess it's because you're settled here. But I just think, I guess the main point being, no rush to buy a house or any ideas to buy a house by 30. I'll be honest. Perhaps 40s, 50s.
I feel like this discussion was actually really, really insightful. I really like this call. Like, this call was really, really insightful for, like, I guess in terms of us hearing each other's different perspectives, and like I feel like we always learn a lot from each other. So I felt that's really nice as well. Yeah, but I love you.
I love you too.
Aww, my baby. Put it on my heart. But anyway, we're really grateful, guys. Thank you so much for, like, I don't know, showing us like love. Like we said, we're really just gonna sit here and just literally bare our hearts and just kind of talk about whatever comes up. Like, literally, we have like, yeah, we literally have no flow. Our flow is go with the flow, quite literally. So yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting to flow. I feel like this time I've tried to actively, okay, should we just cut the camera? Cut the cameras. Okay, bye now, I guess.
Okay.